Presenting part one of reviewing forms of linear equations, changing from standard to slope-intercept and from slope-intercept to point slope. All right, so 12x plus 7y equals 28 was the first problem I gave you. And I worked it out in the notes, as you can tell, stepping it out piece by piece, moving the x's to one side, isolating y, or at least the beginning of it, and then dividing by the coefficient of 7 to get y completely by itself, leaving me with a slope-intercept form of negative 12/7 times x plus 4. Then I asked you to try. So let's see how you did. Hopefully you've got your notes ready and you're good to go. So I'm going to rewrite, just as I did before, 4x minus 12y equals, and I like to put the 9 out here just as a general rule because I know what's about to happen. All right, minus the 4x So have I subtracted my x's? Yes, I've moved them. Now I have 12y. I leave the negative because I still have that negative y on there. Negative 12. But I've got negative 4x plus 9 because it started out with a positive 9. Nothing's changed there. All right, so let's see how we did. What's the next step? Well, if we look at our steps, we've got to get rid of this coefficient of 12. Let's see, negative 12. We want to get that y positive, so a negative divided by a negative leaves me with a positive 1 times y. Well, that just means y, right? So I'm going to divide everything by that negative 12 and simplify where I can, right? So 4/12. Well, that's 4, 8, 12. That's actually a negative by a negative, so that's going to be a 1/3 because 4 goes into 12 3 times. And 9/12. I left it there as was. Yes, I should have simplified that, and I didn't catch it until now. My bad. Let's see. Yeah, 3/4. Okay, so we have a negative 3/4. If you left the 9/12 or changed it, I'll change it to 3/4 real quick. Oops. I'm so sorry. Okay. You should have gotten 3/4. I just now caught that. Oh my gosh. So, if you got this far and you simplified the fractions, you should have y equals 1/3 x minus 3/4. My bad, I did not catch that until after it's already been printed and sent off to press. So, if you did get the 3/4, please pardon Miss Byers' oversight on that part, okay? Now, at this point, we still need a point from point slope. Can we do that? Yes, we can. All right. I can still come back up to my ABCs, and I can find a y-intercept. I'm just going to do that one. If you wanted to do both of them, oh, we can do both. But C over B, we already know it from here. Let's test it out. What's negative 3/4? Let's see if it works out with my ABCs. Well, we've got a C of 9 over B, negative 12. Well, this over here was a little bit different because we had this coefficient, but all of this is all connected and tied together. So as it turns out, the rule applies. So we're good. Then we have the x-intercept. I'll go ahead and do it anyway. It's good for next year. Oh, wait a minute. You'll be in geometry next year. Year after next. I don't know. All right. So now we have C over A. That would be 9 over 4. That will not simplify, so it is as it is. But this does tell you that your y-intercept is a negative 3/4. So when x is 0, y is negative 3/4. And then when y is 0, x is 9/4. And then we have slope. That's the opposite of A over B. So the opposite of the A, negative 4 over B, negative 12. Well, that becomes a positive. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12 3 times, and it checks out. Okay, so we have plenty of information to plug this in, and I'm going to change pens really quick. And with this point, we have, I'm just going to circle it. It's up here. I don't want to rewrite everything though. Y minus a negative, oops, is a positive. Rhymedy! What kind of afternoon am I having? Oh, equals 1/3 x minus 0. Cleaning it up, y plus 3/4. Obviously, I need to clean it up. Look at that mess. And that's it. Point-slope form using your y-intercept. Alrighty. Y'all will do great.